I have often been asked about the photograph of Kristine that appears at the end of my BocceQueen video. This marvelous picture captured a beaming Kristine immediately after she brought down the house with her own version of a TED Talk. Here's how it came about. The Sacramento Senior Companion Program found itself in a financial dilemma and was in danger of losing almost 30% of its funding. Management correctly decided to orchestrate a public show of support for the program by hosting public gatherings at different community centers around Sacramento. At these venues, program volunteers were encouraged to attend with one of their clients, who would then gladly and enthusiastically endorse the program. All my clients wanted to attend a session because they were passionate about the many benefits of the program and wanted to contribute in its time of need. I took Kristine to the meeting at the Stanford Settlement Neighborhood Center, which was founded in 1936 by the Catholic Sisters of Social Service. The Mother Superior of these good sisters was a force of nature I had respectfully nicknamed Sister Mary Holywater. The meeting hall was full to its 94-person capacity. Kristine spoke last and had asked me to join her up front. She had been practicing her speech on her own for the past 2 weeks, but was nervous about forgetting something and wanted me up there with her for moral support. Or at least that was what she had told me. Kristine talked about being in hospice and the constant feeling of despair associated with it. She said that there was a time when she was just existing, and this existence was always under a black cloud. But then, she said, a little ray of sunshine broke through that dark cloud when I found the Senior Companion Program. That ray of sunshine, she continued, grew into a beautiful, sunny day when Thomas introduced me to bocce. She pointed to me as she said this. Now, in the BocceQueen video, you learn that the game of bocce hugely contributed to miraculously extending Kristine's cancer-filled life. So on that day, Kristine gave a brief but enthusiastic endorsement of the delightful game of bocce. She included in her talk a roll-by-roll description of her most recent bocce game, which she had played with me. Before concluding, she turned to me, gave me an impish grin, and then turned back to her audience, who, up until then, had been hanging on to her every word. And then she told the predominantly female gathering, which included a couple of dozen nuns, that on her last roll, and I quote, I really busted Thomas's balls. I was mortified and embarrassed. Kristine had really set me up, and having spent a lifetime attending Catholic schools, I knew better than to use such language in front of the good nuns. I was blushing as I stared at Kristine, who was radiantly smiling at her audience, which had immediately burst into raucous laughter before standing and loudly clapping. Yes, even Sister Mary Holywater and the rest of the good nuns stood and applauded. This picture was taken as Kristine was walking off the stage.